Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of my Pokemon FireRed playthrough. So last time we made it right up to the point where we're gonna pick our starter. Well, a convenient recap here. You can kind of see what we did. So for today's episode, we're gonna be picking our starter. So here we go. Charmander is gonna be our GOAT. Let's do this. All right. Yes. All right. Let's go ahead and see if Charmander is shiny or not, though. Also, I have a counter now. I'm gonna count how many Pokemon we go through, because in case you guys don't know, we're also shiny hunting Charmander. So yeah. Let's see. Could this be the one? All right. This is what I'm talking about. By the end of this hunt, which I'm sure will be very quick, I will let you guys know the number. But for today, I got a story time. For you guys. So I want to talk about what happened on Thursday. So I'll talk about Thursday. So there's this like thing that these people host, this event thing, right? It's this like basically like a bunch of like single people all meet up in one place, and they just like yap and like make friends and all that stuff. So like it's like a place where you can like kind of like chat with people, you know, see what they're like all about, meet new people, meet new friends and all that. It's pretty cool. The one I went to last, because I've gone to a few of these, was a dinner. So this is like a dinner party thing where like we just kind of like eat some food. We all get to like chat with each other, get to know each other. And then, you know, after the fact, if you want to like kind of, what would it be like? I guess like communicate with others. You could like leave and just go do that afterwards. You know, go to like a club, go to karaoke, whatever you want to do afterwards. But this last one I went to, right? I went with my homie. We were out there together doing this shit, cause you know, like we're both in the same boat. We're both stuck in it. And he's actually the one who like originally found these events, and he's just like, "You want to go, Kenj?" And I'm like, "Screw it. It seems like it could be fun. Sure, why not?" So I go with him, and at this table, right? It's me, him, and then there's two guys that got there earlier than us. So, you know, we pull up. We're like, "Yo, what's up?" to all the people there. And, they seem chill. I'm not gonna say any names. They seem really chill. And like, you know, by the end of the night, like, I got to know one of the guys there a lot more. And, like, he was super chill. But there was this other guy. He was a little bit more like awkward. He's not from like around here. He's from a different state. Not the same city I'm a part of. But he had this like really funny moment in the night. Cause later on, cause the way that this event works is that they want to split it like equally between like men and women as best as they can. So if there's like 20 men, there's going to be 20 women if they can make that happen, you know? So it's like equal. Well, at our table, there's 4 guys and the 4 women appeared, right? At first, there's only 2 women. The other 2 came in a bit later. But when we were talking to the women, right? Eventually, the conversation went to ask about like what her age was, like how old was the woman, the one sitting next to me, and she responds with, "Oh, I am 27." And this guy, all the way to the left, he immediately says, "Damn." The entire table is quiet, bro. Quiet. Everyone is quiet as hell. Because, like, that's awkward. You know, if someone just says they're 27, you say, "Damn." That's like, whoa, dude, holy crap. That's not the right dialogue option. There are dialogue options, and that one ain't the right one. But he had a recovery though. He said, "No, no, no. I only mean that because you look really young." And then everyone at the table was like, "A W recovery, W recovery. Good job, good job." You know, like obviously it really wasn't, but you know, it was, because it was a chill night afterwards. Like it was like calm. Also, I'm pretty sure I've already miscounted my number. I'm at 14. I think I've definitely missed at least one. Maybe two. I'm not sure. I definitely have. I'm gonna have to go back when I'm editing this to count how many attempts I've gone through. Because we started, I know we started at, like, it was either 6 or 7. I think it was 7. Yeah, it was at 7. We started this at 7, attempt number 7, because I went back and counted last time. So, whatever amount we have now, add that to 7. Whatever amount I've done now, like this video, add that. But yeah, no, I'm gonna talk about the rest of the night. We kind of like went out afterwards. Went to like karaoke place. I had like one drink. I was like, whatever. It wasn't like anything insane. My friend though, he does drink a lot, and I'm gonna talk about my friend. So my homie, the 27-year-old, the one that got damned, he's been talking to her all night, you know, like he's kind of feeling her. So they're like yapping and stuff. They're having good conversation. And I'm his driver. I'm the one that drove out there. I'm the one who picks him up and takes him. So, you know, obviously I'm gonna stick around. I have to be around. And I stick with him. And dude, we like leave the karaoke place because, by the way, the wait for the karaoke place was an hour 45 minutes. Sorry, if I seem like a little bit distracted, it's because I haven't done like the Kenj Prime type of content where I'm like yapping and playing at the same time, like super recently. And I'm also like really trying to not. It wasn't even okay. Whatever. I don't think I was pressing that button, but sure. Alright, reset again. Okay, and trying to also keep track of like when I've counted the buttons or whatever for the counter. But yeah, no, so we did the karaoke place. We like, you know, stayed there for like a few songs. You sang along with like the people who are actually singing up there. And that was fun. That was a vibe. I might go like in the future, I'm not gonna lie, to that place because it seems fun. I don't know if I'd actually like, you know, participate, but yeah. Let me see. What do we got here for this Charmander? Is this Charmander 17? I'm gonna have to go back and count this. Oh, it's gonna suck so much. But yeah, no. After that, we kind of left though, because like once again, our 45-minute wait is not worth it. Not gonna be doing that. I'm sorry. Straight up, not gonna happen. So we leave. We went to this like bar like area that also has like a little like tiny dance floor, and we were there for the rest of the night basically. And dude, my friend talking to that 27-year-old the whole night, and she's into him and he's into her, and yeah, I could see it, right? I was tired as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I was not getting any motion that night. That night, no motion was happening. Nothing was happening with me. I had woken up at 7 a.m. and I had gone like 4 hours of sleep. So I just sat outside, chatted with some people, but like nothing insane, you know? But he was cooking, bro. He was cooking, and they actually went out again later on, which is very cool for him. The sad part, though, is that she's kind of leaving. She's kind of gone for, like, the next few months. So, like, he really, like, clicked with this girl, and then now she's gone for, like, a few months because she's going to another country. I'm not going to say which one. I know which one, but I'm not going to say which one. I want to give as little details as possible while also giving some Shit! I didn't mean to do that. I was doing so good. If I just press A without... Oh! If I just press A without typing anything, it'll just not put a nickname. Oh, that's useful. Oh, so if I mess up, I don't have to like... Oh! That's helpful. Okay, that's really useful. Man, she's gonna be gone for a few months. I think she comes back in June. Was it June or May? I don't know. I think it was June. So yeah, I'm gonna see what he does. Maybe I'll update the story, maybe I won't, depending on what it is or how it be. But yeah. There was something else I wanted to mention. Oh yeah. You know how I told you that story at the start of this video where the guy is like, "Damn!" Like super loud? Well, we made a group chat afterwards, cause like these guys clicked. I also have like a lot of stories from this night, so like expect an update to this story later on in the future, maybe for a different video. But we made a group chat afterwards, and the group chat was called "Damn." It was called "Damn," which was a reference, obviously, to him like yelling "Damn" after finding out her age. And I think that's hilarious. Like these people are, they got jokes. They got jokes. They're funny. No, it's so bad, dude. I don't think it's so bad. That's so bad to do. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I think at the table, like, you know. Oh god. All right, another attempt. It's gonna take a while. We might be here for a while. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long I want to make these FireRed episodes, you know? I don't know how long I want to make them. I guess, like, whenever the story is done that I'm telling, maybe that's, like, a good point to be like, yeah, this is it. This is over. But I do like these events I'm going to these, singles-only event. As sad as it kind of is, in a way, they're also kind of fun, because I don't get to go out into, like, the city very often and to do that type of stuff. So, to be able to do this, like, there, and meet other people around that are kind of, like, in the same boat, where they're also, like, doing this type of stuff, it's kind of sick. It's kind of cool. I mean, cool. As cool as something like this can be. And it's interesting, because you get to meet new characters. You get to meet new people. At some of the other events I've gone to, I've gotten to meet new people, and I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. If you ask me, that's pretty cool. Oh wait, I didn't press A. Oops, I'm trolling. We're gonna lose time like this. I gotta hurry up. Come on, come on, come on, Sigma. That's his name, by the way. I know I'm blocking it, but his name is Sigma. I don't know if the camera being in the bottom left is the best place for this. Not that it really matters, I guess. Like, nothing's really happening. But still. This is awesome, dude. This is awesome. By the way, I think what I want to do for this channel, or for this playthrough specifically, is I do want to bring in guests when I'm doing this. Because I imagine, at some point, maybe we're already at that point, this type of content will get kind of boring. So I think having someone that I can maybe talk to keep, like, you know, a few videos interesting could actually be really fun. Like having some conversation about like whatever, you know, doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's my plan. I want to do some test runs to see how it'll kind of like be. But yeah. Also, I will say this early on. A part of me does hope that I do this for a while. Because what I'd like to have on this channel is Pokémon FireRed. I'll explain my joke or where I want this joke to go and this like playthrough to go. I want to be able to like call the first episode like, oh, getting our adventure started, whatever I'm gonna call it, whatever it is. You'll find out what it is. I'll find out soon, probably today, because I just edited the first video. Like whatever. Then this second one to call it like something starter related, right? Starters, picking starter, choosing our starter, whatever. Episode 2. And then the next video to also be called Picking Your Starter, Episode 3. Fourth one, picking our starter, episode 4. Picking our starter, episode 5. And the thing is that the longer that bit goes on, I think the funnier it gets. Ideally, I want to keep it still entertaining, or as entertaining as I can be. Maybe I'll add some like Subway Surfers at some point in like one of the corners, but I think it'll be really, really funny if it gets to like episode 20 or something, and we're still doing this. In all probability and likelihood, it'll go beyond that too. Knowing my luck, we're gonna be here till episode like 100, but that'll be so funny. I think that'll be hilarious. I really do. Maybe the bit gets old, but I think the thing that's gonna be good about that is that once it's said and done, once we're in the future, and you know we already have it and the playthrough continues, looking back on it, it'll be hilarious. It'll be funny as hell. And you'll be able to see the exact moment where we got our starter too. But yeah, with that though, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see like what else kind of happens with this type of like playthrough. What I do to maybe like make it a little bit more exciting to watch. Cause you know, I will be honest, I will be frank here. I do think that just doing this and me yapping isn't quite enough to keep it like really engaging, I'd say. But I think that bringing on a guest will help that a lot. But yeah, for now guys, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully my next episode we'll pick our starter, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.